Signs of hope tonight in the fight against COVID. 1 in 3 Californians has at least one shot of the vaccine now. And today, Kaiser announced that they're opening a mass vaccination clinic in Stockton that had been delayed over supply issues.
So how did we get here after months of inconsistent supply and distribution? CBS 13 investigative reporter Julie Watts is digging into the vaccine data.
Vaccine confusion in California, mixed messages.
Sutter Health canceling up to 90,000 vaccine appointments, citing a supply shortage.
Fluctuating supply and distribution problems have plagued California's vaccine rollout. One of the biggest complaints from counties?
We still only know our allocation week by week, so we don't know what we're getting next week yet.
Well, a closer look at the CDC's vaccine data reveals at least part of the reason why. We compiled California's weekly vaccine numbers dating back to mid-January. When you look at the total number of doses delivered to California, there appears to be a pretty steady increase week to week, with a plateau in mid-February and a steady increase since mid-March. The number of doses administered and the number of people with at least one dose follow roughly that same incline. But take a look at the weekly number of doses delivered and administered. When you graph the increases and decreases each week, it's more of a roller coaster than a climb. You see a clear drop in mid-February, then steep fluctuations week to week through mid-March. For instance, this drop coincides with Sutter Health's cancellation of 90,000 second dose appointments due to short supply. But there are also weeks when the state received far more doses than they actually administered. The good news? There has been a steady increase in both doses delivered and administered over the past few weeks, and doses are expected to increase throughout April.
Well, the state said last month it expected to receive 250 million doses a week for the first 2 weeks of April and then 300 million per week the second half of the month.